Hey guys, it's your boy Aijalonwallace. Come hang out with me today as we talk about the digital nomad lifestyle and get a cup of coffee. I'm taking you to one of my favorite cafes here in what area is this actually? Oh, wait, where are we at? We're in, I want to say it's actually like central Pattaya area, like location near Terminal 21. All right guys, let's go in. I have one cappuccino, hot as well. Do you guys have almond milk or oat milk?
Yes, we have
One oat milk and one latte with oat milk as well. You got the fruit salad, right? I don't know where it's at.
Yes, it's a mixed yogurt.
Yeah, I really like the mixed yogurt bowl. I think we're gonna do the mixed yogurt as well today as well. So that's really cool. Thank you so much. I'm gonna sit down. All right, guys. I really love this cafe. I'm gonna take a menu with me as well. This cafe is really cool. This cafe is really good. I love this cafe because it's super quiet in the morning and throughout the afternoon. It's not too far from the city, but it's further enough where you don't get a lot of nomads or as many tourists coming here to work, and you're able to get work done throughout the day, which is really good. So let's sit down and have a chat real quick about a couple of things about the nomad life. So right now we're currently in Pattaya, Thailand. We're moving around a lot between Bangkok, Phuket, and also Bali and Malaysia right now. So we're doing a lot of traveling at the moment. Today we're just on the laptops working. We got a couple videos to edit. I got a couple recruiting deals I gotta do, and I got a couple things I gotta work on with my courses and stuff like that. But I wanna talk to a lot of people out there who are looking into the digital nomad life and considering moving over to Thailand right now. It's a lot of great opportunities and a lot of great things that you can do to start your business online. I think sometimes we overthink or overcomplicate the situation, and we assume that we need a lot of capital to get started. You just need consistent cash flow to be coming in order for you to sustain your lifestyle and also not have high expectations when you're coming here. I think one of the great things about being a nomad in Thailand, you have areas like Chiang Mai, you have areas like Pattaya, Phuket, Bangkok, where you can find apartments for as little as $100 to $200 a month. There are $100 apartments in Chiang Mai, I know this for sure. There are $200 apartments in Pattaya and Phuket. It just depends on the time of the season as well when you start to relocate here. So a lot of people don't know about when it's the right time to relocate to Thailand, where prices are actually more affordable for you as a nomad. So, you know, times that I recommend is gonna be low season. So you have high season and low season. High season in Thailand usually starts between November and April, and low season usually starts between April to May to October, roughly. I want to say really around that June and July is the perfect time to be coming over to secure long-term stay accommodation where you can find an apartment complex for $100 to $200. So if you're in America, you're in Australia, in the UK, wherever you're at in your country, try to set a goal to at least have $1,200 put aside. Pay your rent up for the whole year. That would make your life way more easy, more affordable, more comfortable, because now all you have to worry about is cash flow for food, clothes, whatever you actually need. You don't really need much clothes here in Thailand because, of course, it's extremely hot throughout the day, but as you guys can see, the weather looks like it's gonna rain or it's not gonna be that well. So I definitely recommend that you put yourself in a situation where you're able to pay your, is this the latte or cappuccino?
It's hot cappuccino with oat milk.
Thank you so much. Do you have white sugar as well?
Yes,
Oh, thank you. All right, guys. So we were just talking about the difference between high season and low season, when you should actually come abroad. I recommend you actually look at between June and July, because if you bring $1,000, $1,200, you can just pay your rent up for the whole year. Now I'm gonna have to make a separate video about working with real estate agents because I got scammed before out here in Thailand where the agent stole my whole deposit. I'm gonna actually make a video on that topic as well. But I'm also want to talk to you about just better preparing yourself if you're making a move and a transition out here. So low season, you're able to find your accommodation. How would you go about finding your accommodation? So you got low websites like I believe Property Scout. You got Property Hub. It's like on Thailand. You also have Facebook Marketplace as well. You have word of mouth of other friends out here as well. There are Facebook groups that you can join, like Bangkok and Thailand housing groups. You could join Phuket housing groups, Krabi housing groups as well. Now I'm going to try to make a video about locations as well, like where I would recommend you to stay city-wise. But every city fits a different individual when it comes to personality as well. Going back to the nomadic things as well. So, all right, let's say we're knocking the housing out the way. We're paying that housing up the first year. Next thing you want to be looking at is food. How much is it going to cost me per day to eat? On average, I actually have a girlfriend, I have a partner. She's holding the camera right now. So I'm actually taking care of the both of us. So, and we're still living well. Depending on your lifestyle, depending on your needs, you're able to spend roughly anywhere from $5 to $10 per meal in Thailand. So roughly you're looking at spending about anywhere from $10 to $15 a day. If you're only eating twice a day, you're looking at $10. But the great thing about Thailand is there are a lot of night markets, but also a lot of food courts with delicious foods. You have, shrimp stir fry, beef stir fry, you get crab, you get lobster, you get sweet and sour chicken, all for as little as $2 sometimes as well, depending on where you go. So that's the secret as well as a nomad here, is finding the less touristy spots and go where the locals go if you want to eat at an affordable rate and actually eat a lot of healthy and organic food, which is going to be really wise of you also. You can cook, of course, to save money, but nobody, I'm telling you, nobody cooks in Thailand. It's extremely rare. The only people you may find cooking from time to time is usually your gym heads, and those are the guys that, super fit, muscle factory, they're in the gym every day, but it's very rare to see people cooking in Thailand because food is so affordable. So if you find yourself in a situation where you ask yourself, okay, how do I make $60, $70 a week? Or how do I make the number I need per month to just make sure I'm taking care of food? And that's where you start working on your content, your promotions, and creating products that's going to bring a stable stream of income. I definitely would say for a lot of people out there that are trying to save towards a goal, don't save forever. Try to hit some of your small goals and then make the move here, because it's going to motivate you to really get to work or get on grind mode to start making things happen. But you also can come over here with a job. I'm meeting a lot of nomads who are still working at nights. So you have places like WeWorks and 24-hour cafes, or people working from home where they're coming over here with a job that's paying anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 a year, and that is still living like a king or living like a queen here in Thailand. With as little as $1,500 or $2,000 a month, you can pretty much have the life you desire. And that life can include ocean views, sea views, marble floors, and so many other things as well. All right, guys, so some essentials that you need as a nomad are going to be very important. You're going to need an iPhone, you're going to need a laptop. That's it. I recommend 2 iPhones. It can be Android, but preferably a fan of iOS as far as content creation. I'm a fan of Android as far as, just overall. But I would recommend you have 2 phones. It's going to be extremely important that you find a niche in your space. It's also going to be extremely important that you find a niche that separates yourself from everyone else. Often when you come to Thailand, everyone's selling the same old story. They're selling the how to be a digital nomad, ways to make additional streams of income. And everyone's selling the same course, and you have to ask yourself, like, all right, that's cool, but you're gonna have to compete with a lot of other nomads here, so how do I make myself stand out? Are you a yoga instructor? Are you good at retreats? Are you good at, technology? Are you good at sales? Try to become a consultant or a coach in that space and try to push a brand behind it, especially if you have experience in it and you can genuinely help people with results. Don't be one of those nomads just selling something and you don't have people getting results. So you guys, when you look me up, you can look up my website, you can look up nomadrecruiters.com. I'm a recruiting coach. That's my niche. And I actually help people make money, a lot of money. And it's important that you have a lot of valid results. But when you get started, people always feel that you need a lot of testimonials. You don't need a lot of testimonials. You know how many you need for credibility to get started? 3 credible testimonials to help you get started and to help you launch your product, whatever it is. Now, I'm working on a course to help you guys, put this all together, because I think you're gonna need a little structure and a little guidance. So it's gonna take me a couple weeks or a month or 2 to get this course out to you to help guide you. But the most important part is to try to find a niche for the nomadic life that a lot of people are not touching on or are not thinking about. You can become a financial consultant, you can become a financial coach, you can start day trading, so start looking at those things and start generating revenue as well. Do not set a crazy goal of amount of savings that you need, because you can save while you're here in Thailand. You can get a motorbike or a moped for as little as $50 to $100 a month, depending on what type you like. You can take a Grab for as little as $1 or $2 as well, so it's important to think about that stuff as well. Network is extremely important, but connecting with the right people as well. You know, it's going to be important for you as a nomad also. I always recommend people, if you've never been here, if you got some time in your hands, at least just try to come over for a week or two to see what it's like. Really immerse yourself in the culture and just don't have high expectations. Just go with the flow, catch a vibe, and everything is gonna be all right. Being a digital nomad in Southeast Asia is a beautiful thing because you get to buy your time back. You don't have to work 100 hours a week, but you gotta put some work in at the end of the day. And most importantly, discipline is going to be the key. This is for mostly my guys out there, but for my women as well coming over here. Discipline's gonna be the key because everybody wants to go and have a good time. And you guys know, I like to have a good time as well, but you gotta focus on the bag. You gotta focus on your money. I spend nights when I would go straight to Bangkok. I'll go to the club, I'll go to Nomad, I'll be at Sugar partying, and as soon as I'm out of Sugar, I'm on calls. I'm getting calls from. You gotta hustle. You gotta be disciplined. You know, I'm not saying not have fun. You only live once, but of course you gotta make sure you continue to sustain your stuff. And like I said, don't overthink it. I think sometimes you're overthinking it. I think you have these big expectations, these big goals, and you're watching these YouTubers and villas and shit like that. You don't need a villa. You know, if you can afford a villa, cool, but you don't need it. You don't need it because you're outside 24 hours of the day. That's what people don't talk about. People who have villas are outside hanging out with me. We're at the beach, we're going out to cafes, we're going to restaurants, we're working, we're exploring the city, we're traveling. Just because you see somebody living somewhere doesn't mean they're there every day or all day. So don't overthink the process. Find a strategy and a level of consistency when it comes to your work method. If you wake up every day, you go to the gym, be consistent in that as well as a nomad. That's extremely important. Know what your weaknesses are before you come to Thailand. So if you're coming over here and you know that your weakness is, let's just say for some people would have weaknesses when it comes to being lazy, not waking up early. Some people don't wake up to 1 p.m. Now it's understandable if you're working at night, that's understandable. But if you're not working at night, you should be up at 5, 6 o'clock. You should be up hustling and trying to find a way, and you cannot make excuses. Scared money don't make money as well. That's one of my biggest advice for nomads out there. So if you're looking to start something, you're gonna have to invest in someone's program. I tell these people all the time, like even if it's not me, go get a coach. I always tell that to people. Like it speeds up the process, it saves you a lot of time from guessing or thinking you know it all, and you lose a lot of money as well. I'm not saying not to take risks, but make your life easier. Who can watch 1,000 videos when you can just go to a course and get the answers you need and start making money immediately or start making capital immediately, which is gonna be important as well.